All right, so this is your week 2 attendance, and I'm recording it at the end of week 1. Now, what that means is it's Friday after these items are due, and it seems like most of you got this. Looks like some of you have some experience coming in. I can tell that from your responses to the becoming a web developer. And then most of you seem to get the hello world and understand what I wanted for this. So it seems like to me, based on what I saw today, we had a really good start. So in week 2, this is your normal week. Again, because it's a holiday on Monday, I moved these items to Tuesday. And let me just verify that. And if you aren't using the calendar, I think it is really helpful in this class. Now, in this video, you do not have to take notes. So I'm just telling you, right? But I'll go back and reflect in a minute where you do need to, so that we're clear about that. So in this case, I did. I moved the items due normally, because normally it's a Monday, Thursday night due date. So I did move those over, and it always is good because that gives you a nice calendar view of what's due, right? So, and it seems like there was, I think, only 1 or 2 that didn't get this part, so make sure you did. Right, you do notes, you take notes on the start here, and you take it in your lecture doc that you're using to take notes. And you know, I do understand that there is a transcript, right, for these videos. My hope is that you're watching and taking notes and doing, you know, major topics covered, because that's really when you learn the most in here. One thing I did realize is on this video, I was talking about the events that are run, and it was because it was last semester we were running DevFest in October, and so now just to update you, we are organizing for International Women's Day. I'm on the committee. I'm not leading it this year, which I'm actually happy about. There's a whole team doing it, but if you're interested in getting involved, let me know. I'll give you more information. Right now it's scheduled for March 10th. At Bitwise, it'll be probably about a 9 to 3 or 4, 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So more on that as it becomes available. And we do have a call for speakers too. So if you or anyone you know might be interested in getting some great speaker experience, but definitely either way, love to see you at that event. Okay, so I'm not going to look ahead to week 3. I think I will go ahead and release it. There is something I do need to make sure I've updated you all about this, but I think what I will do is review my video here and either add an additional one or re-record this, because I remember this being a little bit of a heads up for students on the way I wanted you to do it, because I do want you to code along in these. But again, it's a little bit of a preview for what's heading at you. The cool thing about working ahead, I will just say this again, is that I will grade. I grade each day in the morning. So when you're working ahead, I have a chance to review your work. But do understand that you do have to do all the work for me to grade, specifically in this case, the discussion boards, right? Because every discussion board has a requirement of 2 replies. So until I see all the work done, I will not grade. And so make sure you do all that work. So if you're attempting to work ahead to get my grading, my grade before it's due, or my feedback on your work, make sure you're doing all the work so that you get that feedback. I think that's it. We do have class chat happening. I did notice there wasn't a huge amount of activity yet, but hopefully we will see more. Unless we have 10 of you in there, that's pretty good. It means we're over half the classes in there right now, and I definitely recommend you getting in there. That way when you run into issues, you can ask somebody in case I'm not around. You will notice on the weekends I typically am not quite as responsive. I'd really feel like it's my duty during the week, but on the weekend it's my time. But if I can respond, I will. But hopefully you have everything you need to get going. So have a great week 2, and I'll talk to you soon.